of Economic Affairs Taiwan. I'm Anita Chan, the MC for today. It's my delight to welcome all of you. In the very beginning, here are some few words from the organizers and our distinguished guests. First, let's kick off the event by inviting Mr. Toikuyate Champaza, Executive Director of Thailand Trade and Economic Office for the remarks. May I have the floor, sir? 欢迎泰国贸易经办事处的曾德荣代表，我们欢迎。
Dr. Kenneth Wang from Thailand of Bureau of Foreign Trade, one of speaker. Yes. Morning. 大家好。สวัสดีค่ะ My pleasure to welcome this cooperation between Eastern Economic Corridor Office of Thailand, Taipei Computer Association, in hosting this webinar today. I would like to express my appreciation to our Sun Tao Heng by for our fellow Taiwanese business are interested. As Thailand is the host of EECd this year, the principal idea that Thailand is the IO also known as the BCG model. Thailand strongly believes that the BCG economic model is the post-COVID corporate strategy. Safe and sustainable growth for all parties. Economic model integrates between three pros to a holistic approach. It is also to reinforce the global effort on climate change of the sustainable development goals. Under Taiwan's new South policy, it is an initiative and cooperation between Taiwan and 18 different countries, including Thailand. Thailand is strategically located with the regional population of over 600 million, strong emerging economy. Thailand can be a stepping stone for Taiwanese business. With this, the Thai government has established the zone as a well-led ecosystem that welcomes on foreign investors. While Thailand is welcoming foreign investors to invest and utilize well-led ecosystem in the area. Thai business are also looking to Taiwan for partnership and opportunity for business cooperation. As evident in the number of companies interested in our online business matchmaking. Besides business-to-business cooperation, our strong EECd team also stand ready to provide useful information and support to those wishing to expand their business to EECd Thailand. Furthermore, it is my pleasure to reassure you that Thailand has an economic office and the Office of the Board of Investment in Thailand in Taipei stand ready to give full support investors to Thailand. I truly hope that this webinar will lay a sustainable foundation for closer cooperation between Thailand and Taiwan. Finally, please allow me to express my best wishes to the organizer, speaker, the Thai Chamber of Commerce for supporting for our business making session on participant this webinar. I wish you a fruitful discussion. Thank you. 谢谢.
Thank you. Thank you for the encouragement. And now let's welcome Dr. Li Zhenyu, the CEO of International Cooperation Center in Taipei Computer Association, to say a few words. Welcome, Dr. Li.
Morning, everyone. Sawadika. Mr. Tawikia Kim-san, Ambassador of Thailand, and Dr. Li Guanzhi, Deputy Director General of BOFT, and Dr. YG, Assistant Secretary General of EEC, Dr. Dennis Koo, President of FCCI, Mr. Hassan Al-Natija, Deputy Director of Thai Trade and Economic Office, and all the speakers and our audience. Good morning. It's genuinely the CEO of the ICC, TCA, on behalf of ICC and TCA. Welcome to join our Taiwan and Thailand BCG industry cooperation and online business matchmaking. BCG, also known as Bio Circular Green Economics, is a very important issue in how to cooperate between Taiwan and Thailand industry and provide that BCG solution both on the Thailand government and people is what we want to do then in future. So that's why we're very honored to have our 6 speakers. Our first session includes Dr. Kane Ompaiji, Assistant Secretary General of EEC. We will make a very detailed review of EEC, and also Armstrong Watusan, who is the Deputy Director of Invest Strategy and Promotion Department EEC, and also will make an introduction of BCG in Thailand. And in Taiwan side, we have 4 brilliant speakers. Mr. Huang Wenyi, who is the VP of the ATRI, and he will make an introduction of smart agriculture in Taiwan. And also Gordon Yu Jinlong, who is the Director of Taiwan Green Industry Alliance, will introduce the circular and green economic in Taiwan. And after that, we will 2 speakers from industry that include Mr. Sun Daofeng, who is the CEO of the Darong Thai Wire and Cable, and also Mr. Lobo Yo, VP of the New Kimball Group, Xi Jinbao. For the 2 speakers, they will share the experience of the cooperation experience between Taiwan and Thailand. So I think after our 6 very honorable speakers to share their experience and their insight, and we can know more about how exactly we can cooperate between Taiwan and Thailand in BCG area. And after that, in this afternoon, we have a matchmaking event that we invite 9 Taiwanese BCG companies and also 9 Thailand BCG vendors, and we're looking forward to have a possible, cooperation between Taiwan and Thailand vendors. So once again, I want to thank you all of you to join us today and wish best wish to your business success. And so thank you and have a great session. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Lee, and we're looking forward to the partnership. Next, we are glad to have Dr. Kamnet Wampachi, Assistant Secretary General from Eastern Economic Corridor Office of Thailand, to address his remarks. Please give him a round of applause.
สวัสดีครับ Good morning from Bangkok, Thailand. Mr. Twikiat Jain Prajak, Executive Director of Thailand Trade and Economic Office of Taipei, Dr. Chen Julie, CEO, Taipei Computer Association, TCA, and also the representative of the Bureau of Foreign Trade. On behalf of Eastern Economic Corridor of Thailand, I would like to thank Thailand Trade and Economic Office of Taipei, and also especially TCA for giving us a great opportunity to do the future cooperation. For today, we are not only start with the virtual seminar. We going to plan do a lot of activity in the future, a lot of cooperation in the future in both Taiwan and Taipei and Thailand. Last but not least, I hope this seminar will be successful and become the beginning of the long journey, long relationship, and long cooperation between EECd, and Taiwan. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Kamnet. Last but not least, it's my pleasure to welcome Dr. Li Guanzhi, the Deputy Director General, Bureau of Foreign Trade, Ministry of Economic Affairs, Taiwan, to give us the VIP remarks. Welcome, Dr. Li.
For the friends online and on site, thank you very much. Quite an honor today to meet Executive Director. Dr. Lee and Dr. Lee, and also the personality of the Economic Corridor Office. So, first of all, I would like to thank the support from the United to make today's event quite helpful for the visits from the both sides. At least discuss some important issues. We understand that the file one of the policies of China. So this policy also agenda. Also last year, Taiwan built some focusing how can both sides find some good project progress. Cooperation. So over to the policy of the BCG, plus the practice, plus the application of the BCG Thailand. Similarly, side today by prominent speakers from the share about how the model solutions some also some These sectors has been split by Thailand. High-end agriculture, biosectors, economy, culture. I think all these exactly match the. So under Taiwan government, we also have some. Based on this thing, in the future. Then pilot skill for person see more delegations. Taiwan then the business grow. Okay. Passion also has visit some good practices. BCG. Also, we also quite delighted with economic also share. Also care that Taiwanese one of the gateways. Right. So I think today's discussion and just about several weeks ago and also last week, Taipei, we have one of the largest issues focusing on issues. Last week, BCG was the solution for medical. Taipei Food Show just concluded, but also included Taiwan, one of the best environment can provide some good totally welcome Thailand business growth and utilize Taiwan marketing platform, find the right solution, find the right business partners that your business. So forward to from environment. So forward to today's discussion and sharing by the speakers from Taiwan. Successful and this afternoon, some good business. Very tough. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Lee, for giving us a big picture of the partnership. Please remain on the stage. And now I would like to invite our guests and our online speakers to have a high-free photo. So let's invite Mr. Kawipiyate Jambata, Mr. Li Zhenyu, Mr. San Aruram Tichai, Mr. Dennis Hu, Mr. Gordon Yu, Mr. Lobo Yao, Ms. Warampon Nujinda, and Mr. Bonaki Wanandwa. Welcome to the stage. And also, don't forget, we have our online speakers. Our online speakers, we have Dr. Kanet Wampachi, and Mr. Ansutwa Wasusa, and Mr. Huang Wenyi, Mr. Sun Daohen. Make sure your cameras all on, and now look at the camera so we can have a big smile. And for our outside VIPs, even with the mask, we can see your smile through your eyes. And the second picture, let's give a thumbs up to show that our confidence for the future cooperation between Taiwan and Thailand. Hey, thank you so much. Thanks to the technology that we can have the hybrid group photo. Please have a seat. Thank you, our guests. On behalf of the organizers, I would like to express our sincere appreciation to all of you that we couldn't do this and to everyone without your support. Thank you so much. So now, please allow me to brief the agenda. We have 3 sections for today's event. The first section includes 2 presentations from Eastern Economic Corridor Office of Thailand, and each will be 15 minutes. During the second session, we have 2 Taiwanese experts talking about the development of BCG industry, which means the bio-circular green in Taiwan. Each of them will present for 10 minutes. In the last session, 2 Taiwanese companies will share their experiences of cooperating with Thai stakeholders, and each sharing will be 10 minutes. So without further ado, let's dive into today's seminar. We welcome Dr. Kanate Wampachi, Assistant Secretary General, and also the EECd Project Manager of the Eastern Economic Corridor Office of Thailand, to talk about the driver of digital economic growth across EECd. Dr. Kanate, now you have the floor.
Thailand is situated in a strategic economic location in the center of Asia, a continent home to 3.5 billion people, making up 32% of the world's GDP. We are a bridge connecting many key economic countries from India to Japan, China to Indonesia, and joining the Indian Ocean to the Pacific Ocean. Thailand is also the birthplace of ASEAN, a region owning one of the world's fastest economic growth rates. As a hub joining many emerging economic countries in Southeast Asia, we have become an attractive investment destination in Asia. The success of the Eastern Seaboard is a testament to this, with billions of dollars in investment into petrochemical, automotive, and electronics industries. Today, the Thai government is initiating an Eastern Economic Corridor Project, or EEC, to prepare the zone for the digital era, with a state-of-the-art infrastructure and modern living accommodations. The EEC covers 3 provinces comprising Chonburi, Rayong, and Chachoengsao. The EEC Act of Buddhist Era 2561 has been enacted since May 15, 2018. It provides the legal framework to help boost investors' confidence, streamline the development plans to be fast, efficient, and continuous, all to achieve the vision that the government has committed to. The EEC recognizes the importance of a robust transportation infrastructure and is supporting investments into a high-speed rail project interconnecting 3 airports at the EEC area. This allows passengers to travel between Dongmyeong Airport, Suvarnabhumi Airport, and Utapao Airport in less than 1 hour, enjoying the transportation convenience with speeds up to 250 kilometers per hour or 150 miles per hour. The EEC Aerotropolis project is a development of a new city planned around the Utapao Airport, which is the epicenter of aviation in the East, and will incorporate state-of-the-art infrastructure and economic support systems. Utapao Airport is in the midst of an upgrade to accommodate at least 60 million passengers per year, with a maintenance center, flight training center, and transportation facilities in surrounding areas. Phase 3 of the Lam Chabang Port project will introduce enhancements to capacity and transportation facilities to become one of the top 15 international shipping ports in the world. The Mataput Industrial Port is also being enhanced to support the petrochemical industry, enabling the unloading capacity of up to 31 million tons of natural gas and liquid goods per year. The Cruise Port Development and Rail Transport Connection Project will transform this area into a one-stop seaport city, presenting a great investment opportunity with superior returns. There are 12 industries in the EEC that have been targeted as important drivers for the country's sustainable economy. These are next-generation automotive, intelligent electronics, advanced agriculture and biotechnology, food for the future, high-value and medical tourism, automation and robotics, aviation and logistics, medical and comprehensive healthcare, biofuel and biochemical, digital, defense, education and human resource development.
Good morning, everyone. สวัสดีครับ Good morning again from Bangkok, Thailand. My name is Kanet Wangpaichit, Assistant Secretary General for EEC of Thailand. I am taking care of the Eastern Economic Corridor of Digital. From now on, I will present you what we are going to do. We are on the starting phase of the building the EECd. Let me share my presentation. Okay. EECd is located, as you may already seen in the video, we are in the strategic location of the Southeast Asia, not only for the 10 countries of ASEAN, but also we connected to the Great Wall with China. We have already prepared the very effective and modern communication and transportation for Thailand and investor. Not only for the airport, international airport. Also we have superhighway and also high speed railway train linked from Bangkok to the middle of the EEC provinces, and also the deep sea port that will be one of the biggest in the world, biggest and modern in the world. For the EECd, we are the special economic promotion zone, especially focusing on the digital infrastructure. We have about 200 acres of land to doing this project, and we believe that this is the future is here, a future of all investors around the world, including from Taiwan. For the EECd, the government of Thailand will have this as the Thailand Innovation Showroom, which meaning that we will have all of the digital and infrastructure that can be able to display to the investor around the world. When you come to the EECd, you can be able to see all of the digital and innovation advance that have in Thailand. And not only that, in this place, we will have prepare for the sandbox and experimental and learning center for our investor, which meaning that if the investor decided to come to the EECd land, we can be able to facilitate you to do the sandbox, which meaning that we can be able to amend and help you doing your experimental sandbox easier in this city. We also have the other 29 special economic promotion zone to be able to expand that in your investment. If, for example, if you come to the EECd and you decided to expand your investment to the other places in EEC province, we can be able to connect you to the other 29 special economic zone in EEC province, which you can be able to receive all privilege and benefit from our country. And not only that, we will act as the gateway for the overseas technology firm, which meaning that we will invite technology firm from Taiwan, not only from Taiwan, from the leading country in digital around the world will be here in the EECd of Thailand. As you may have heard in the presentation, Thailand has 12 targeted industry, and for the EECd, we are on the target industry number 9, which is digital. And as you may know that for the game changer of the digital industry, there are 5G, cloud, blockchain, AI, big data, and last but not least, smart city and living. This is the game changer of the digital industry in Thailand. However, as you already know that digital technology can be strengthen all of the 12 industry that we have to be able to improve their efficiency and move up to the next level of the ladder. The role and responsibility of the EECd for Thailand in the future is that as we already know that if we continue to do the traditional way of industry, there will be a downtrend of the industry. What the EECd will play a role and responsibility is that to do the digital infrastructure for Thailand and Thailand economy. For the digital transformation, we have three major infrastructure, which is the process integration, industry game changer that I already mentioned at the beginning, and also the human development. This is the major role and responsibility of the EECd. Let's see where is the EECd in Thailand. EECd is located in Sriracha provinces, only 6.5 kilometers from Sriracha high-speed railway train station, which come from Bangkok. For the high-speed railway train, we are on the process of construction, and will be ready for the investor in a couple of years' time. This will link investor. The people from Bangkok can spend less than 60 minutes from center of the Bangkok to the EEC provinces. And not only that, we EECd land only 4 kilometers from Lam Chabang deep sea port, which is one of the biggest and modern deep sea port in the world. And last but not least, we only 15 kilos from Pattaya Beach, which will be very famous and for the tourists around the world. I hope everybody in on site and online will have already known where is the Pattaya. So, which meaning that in the location of the EECd will be one of the strategic location, not only for working and also for living quality too. For the competitiveness of the investor who come to the EECd, what is the advantage to come to the EECd land? I just give you the example that if your innovation business come to the EECd, what we will have is that we will have the submarine cable, Charlie submarine cable, which can be able to link your business to a global communication. Not only direct link to the global communication, there will be a teleport, which meaning that investor can be able to link direct communication through the fiber optic to all of the 77 provinces in Thailand, which meaning that in the center of the EECd land, they already have submarine cable and also the teleport station to be able to facilitate. Not only that, we have the satellite station which already located in our land that can be the backup station, backup communication for investor. This is the digital infrastructure that we already have. We have, as I mentioned, the fiber optic. We also provide 5G infrastructure ready, 100% of the business and industrial area in EECd provinces, and also cloud center. And this infrastructure will be technical support for 24 hours, 7 days a week. As I mentioned at the beginning, we have the EEC Acts that can be able to help your investor to facilitate, to amend the rule and regulation, some of the rule and regulation that you cannot do anything else in Thailand, but you can be able to do it in the promotion zone area that we prepared for investor. This is the digital infrastructure. For the major activity in the EECd, we have research and development, we have future digital industry, and also the commercial and residential that can be able to consider to come in to the EECd. This is the land map of the EECd. At the first phase, we are now starting at the first phase doing the infrastructure and utility now. At the first phase and second phase, we will do the business ecosystem. For example, the Wisdom Center Zone, Global Trade Center, Vision Center, and Innovation Park. And after that, we will do the living ecosystem, which meaning that we will have a city center, accommodation, hotels, and also the communities more for the future. I'll show you what we will have in the future. This is, for example, the Global Trade Center. As I mentioned in the beginning, that this will be the 24-hour exhibition center of the digital and technology for Thailand. The investor and people from around the world can be able to come here and see what's going on in terms of digital and technology. Wisdom Center, we decided to have the university, corporate university, to come and provide the best education in terms focusing on the digital and technology. We have already talked to a lot of university around the world to come here. And here, the Innovation Park, we can provide the land for the factory that come to Thailand and would like to come here to do the factory to testing your product to do the new product.
Sorry, I hate to interrupt you, but can you try to write up the content maybe in 1 minute?
Okay, I will finish in 2 minutes.
Thank you.
And here is the accommodation and also the commercial for the future. And this is the for the idea that what we can do for you as an investor come. Let me spend just a couple of seconds to talking about the investment benefit. If you come to Thailand, you already have the standard package and privilege for the BOI, Board of Investment of Thailand. But when you decided to go to EEC provinces, you have another premium advantage. But if you come to the EECd, which is the land that we already manage, we can be able to give you more incentive on that if you decided to come. And this is the area of allocation that we already prepare for the investor, which is R&D, industrial, commercial. And last but not least, I'll show you that we will try to connect with the partner around the world, including the partnership from the Taipei and Taiwan. We believe that ecosystem is very important for the city as just like EECd. So we are very welcome to talk to everyone who think that we can be able to support our project. So this afternoon can be talk very detailed on that. Last but not least, I think this is very important for this seminar. So thank you very much, and I'll talk to you again in the afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you. The future introduction, and we're looking forward to the future collaboration. So now let's welcome Mr. Achungtuan Wasusan, the Deputy Director of Investment Strategy and Promotion Department of the Eastern Economic Corridor Office of Thailand, to share investment opportunity in digital technology under bio-circular green economy.
Thank you for your kind introduction. First of all, I would like to say, I would like to thank the Taipei Computer Association, TCA, for organizing work these seminars. And it's my pleasure to have this opportunity to present the business opportunity in EEC to distinguished group of audience today. First of all, maybe I would like to start with the overviews of the EEC. As you have already seen the video presentation, EEC is the area-based development project which covers 3 provinces in eastern regions of Thailand, namely Cha Chaeng Sao, Chonburi, and Rayong. And EEC projects is quite different from Eastern Seaboard project for 30 years ago. This project focus on not only focus on the industry development, but also improving the quality of life, such as education, human resource development, and also the smart city that Dr. Khane have already mentioned. Under this initiative, the highlight is about the infrastructure project. The main infrastructure, such as the airport, deep sea port, high-speed train, has been developed. These infrastructure projects will upgrade the capacities of the logistic facility and reduce costs of transportation for serving the demands of industry sector and the service sector in EEC area. And the construction is ongoing, and the expected operation years will be 2025 to 2026. Not only the logistic infrastructure, but also the business infrastructure also has been developed. Thailand did the 5G auction to grant license for operators of 5G service in Thailand and adopt the 5G network, as it will support the developments of smart infrastructure in the EEC. Currently, for the 5G infrastructure and network are cover 100% of the economic promoted zone in EEC, which include the core infrastructure development areas, industrial estates, and the city areas. As Dr. Khane already mentions about promoted zone for the specific industry, in EEC there are in total 7 promoted zones for specific industry, where investor can get the best incentive and privilege for innovation development business. Particularly EECi and EECd will be promoted as special technology zone that Dr. Khane mentions about the EECd. And for the EECi, the innovation park will be developed to serve a laboratory and necessary facility for health and well-being business and also decarbonization. In terms of supporting the manufacturing-based industry, EEC has announced 29 industrial assets to be the promoted zone for the target industry also. Dr. Khane have already mentioned about 12 targeted industry. I would like to skip that. However, according to the global trend and relevant supply chain of 12 targeted industry, we group 12 targeted industry into 4 clusters, with a health and well-being cluster, digital cluster, decarbonization, and the last one is about the logistics, which is the EEC key potential for multimodal transportation in this area. Let's move to the key topic today about the BCG model. I would like to recap a little bit about the backgrounds of the BCG model. Since January 2021, Thai government approved Bio-Circular Green Economy or BCG model as the national agenda alongside Thailand 4.0 policy, and concentrates on 9 areas of the business that you can see in the slide. In terms of the bioeconomy, Thailand focus on value creation for agricultural product and utilization biodiversity and bioresources. And for sorry, my apologies. And for the green economy, we are focused on the efficient use of the natural resources for production value chain and implementations of eco-friendly technologies. The last but not least is about the circular economy. We would like to improve the productivity for linear economy to circular economy. I understood that almost of audience today are from the digital sector. Next, I would like to give you the examples of the business opportunity in each cluster that will be linked with the BCG model and digital business for considering Thailand to be the potential area for the investment. Let's start with the bioeconomy. Regarding to BCG model, the industry under bioeconomy can be classified into two categories, which are health and well-being, start from the agriculture to medical sector. And the second one is about the decarbonization business. So for the strengths of the Thailand for the health and well-being cluster, we have reach of the biodiversity. Thailand ranked 15 in the world for the biodiversity, and a lot of bioresources. Last but not least is about the GDP. Bioeconomy share 21% of the Thailand GDP, so it's very huge market in Thailand. And in terms of the healthcare, Thailand was ranked the third of the biggest medical travel destination by value, and show the high rank on the healthcare system and facility. We cannot deny that the digital healthcare will be the high potential area in the healthcare business in the future. Currently in Thailand, there are more than 100 health tech startups that provide digital service, analytics for diagnostics. Thai startup also would like to collaborate with global company, including the Taiwanese, for improve and creating new business in Thailand and also in ASEAN region. Okay. For this slide, I would like to show some sample example for the digital solution will be create the new business in under the BCG model. Because digital solution will be used in the all area of business, starting from the agriculture sector. We need a smart solution for farm management, monitoring, agriculture production, and also the marketing to secure our product to the customer. For the medical and healthcare sector, I would say precision medicine is the goal for business development in Thailand. Currently, in EEC, we have genomic sequencing center, which will analyze genome data from 50,000 samples of Thai population. Then the next step, we would like to have the project to utilize the genome data for developing the healthcare products and the service. Therefore, there are a lot of opportunity for bioinformatics, data analytics, data management with related to drug discovery, medical service, and medical equipment in the future. Let's move to decarbonization. For the decarbonization, we also classify into two categories. The first is about the sustainable mobility, which includes EV and sustainable aviation. And the second one is the green and circular, which I include the energy business, resource management, and also the waste management business. I would like to start with the EV because it's the key potential under the sustainable mobility. The strong supply chain networks of the automotive sector is the key strength of Thailand, I would say. However, for supporting the EV transition in Thailand still need the private sector to invest the facility for support the EV, such as EV battery charging station. And the most important is about the digital solutions for energy management in EV that we would like to have the collaboration more with other countries. From the production side, currently Thai government has announced 30 at 30. It means in 2030, 30% of cars that's produced in Thailand will be zero emission vehicle or ZEV. Therefore, we expected that the demands of the relevant business will be highly increased within 5 years from now. This is the infrastructure that we have for the EV and the automotive sector in EEC. Let's move to the green and circular economy. wait a second. There are for this business, I would say they have in EC we focus on energy efficiency and resource and waste management for support the new business under the green and circular principle. And for the targeted area for the green and circular business will be energy business, recycling business, and the carbon management. And for this area, we can separate the execution, how to say, the potential of the investment. The first one is about the existing factory. We would like to focus on the production. Sorry, wait a second. Sorry, my apologies. I would like to focus on the production efficiency and manufacturing resource management. And for the new factory, I would like to say, I would say that the solution provider under the BCG model is our targeted. And currently they have incentive from the BOI. And for the next 5 years, we will create the incentive more precise with a green and circular solution. And digitalization ecosystem is really necessary for this, I would say. And for currently in EEC, we have the execution plans about the green and circular economy in EEC. In terms of the energy efficiency, EEC board have already endorsed a green energy plan in EEC with target green energy share 30% of the total electricity demands in our area. And moreover, EEC now collaboration with the Federations of Thailand Industry and Thailand Greenhouse Gas Organization are developing the carbon credit trading platform that the private sector can join this platform to get income more about the carbon credit trading. About the digital transformation, we have already mentioned about the 5G. And currently in EEC, we have many variants measure to support the digital transformation. The most important is about this scheme about the supporting industry 4.0 transformation measure. The private sector can use their expense from investment value on digitalization for reducing the corporate income tax for 3 years. Now is the incentive that Thai government provide to the private sector under the digital transformation. And currently there are 5 smart factory 4.0 and automation training center in EEC. For example, EEC Automation Park was established by the collaboration between Burapha University, Cisco, and Hitachi to show how to implement the digital information automation to improve the private sector productivity. The last but not least, EEC collaborating with NIA or National Innovation Agency has set up Startup Incubation Center in EEC. This center focuses on connecting deep tech sector, which industrial sector in with industry sector and partner in area. And we aim to drive and develop in ARI products by technology innovation in this hub, in this area. The last but not least is about the multimodal transportation. I would say multimodal logistics is the strength of the EEC area. According to the infrastructure project, EEC will provide industry with speed of the transportation and reasonable cost for the logistics. Furthermore, EEC will be the transportation hub of the Sub-Mekong region, which will link with railway, road, and sea to the southern China and also in Indian Ocean by the land bridge under the land bridge project. To achieve the multimodal logistics, development, digital technology will play the key roles for the linking the logistic network. EEC hopes that the 5G network will be utilized for synergizing physical and digital infrastructure together and create the opportunity for trade and investment in logistics sector. And I would like to explain a little bit about the smart city. We expected that in 10 to 15 years. Yep.
So maybe we need to write up the content in 1
Yes.
minute.
Yep, of course. Yep, you got it. We expected that in 10 to 15 years, the population will increase 1.5 million people, and the number of visitors will increase more than 70 million people per year. In next step, so EEC project will be on the developing large-scale urbanization in EEC to prepare for the movement of the people in EEC area. And for this slide show the EEC Smart City Business Center hub in EEC. We consist of the 5 zones, regional headquarters, financial center, medical centers, and also the education center. This slide will show the opportunity for digital technology to implement in smart city developments. We use the 7 smart principle to create the new smart city in EEC. And so the smart city development is not only improve the quality of life, but also create the new business with related to the targeted industry. For example, smart energy, smart grid, and renewable energy will be promoted in new cities. So we need the city data platform that integrate all the 7 smart to use the digital technology to make a key role for the developments. And for my conclusion is, I would say there are many opportunities for investment in BCG economy in Thailand and also in EEC in the next decades. And EEC office will work closely to keep you up to date with all the investment opportunity available. And we will do to make sure that your investment are successful in the undertaking. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the abundant content and show the opportunity and support. So next, I would like to invite Mr. Huang Wenyi, Vice President of Agricultural Technology Research Institute, Taiwan, to share the development trend of smart agriculture in Taiwan. Mr. Huang, are you online with us? Okay, now you have the floor, Mr. Huang. Thank you.
Okay, good day. My name is Wenyi Huang. I'm the Vice President of the Agricultural Technology Research Institute. It's my honor and a pleasure to make the presentation for you. The topic I'm going to share is development trend of smart agriculture in Taiwan. Here is a quick overview of today's outlines. In the beginning, I'm going to talk about the trend of smart agriculture in Taiwan. Afterward, we will discuss the application of smart agriculture in ATRI. Eventually, we will shoot to the future vision, building smart agriculture ecosystem. All development is the response of challenges, and so is the development of agriculture. So, first of all, I would like to briefly explain the challenges of agriculture we are facing in Taiwan. These challenges come from 2 ends, the grower end and the consumer end. Taiwan is a land limit and industry that island located in monsoon Asia, which makes it vulnerable to typhoon. With small area and terrain that is mostly mountain, growers don't have much land to do farming. The high risk of typhoon and other natural disasters also urge people out of the agricultural field as the modern economic favor other industry. Therefore, engine and the labor shortage have now also become serious challenges. In this modern era where consumer seems to have more choice, they in fact have less knowledge and trust in their dairy meal. Since we all believe happiness comes together with being health, it hence the importance of questions such as where does my food come from? Is my food fresh? Are there any pesticides residues in my food? What's the nutrient content? To overcome the difficulty standing before us, the Council of Agriculture of the Executive Yuan implemented the Smart Agriculture Program with the two major promotion rules: smart production and digital service. Smart production is to introduce robot and human-machine assistive technology. Scale up calculation by Smart Farmer Alliance and build special big data analysis module like GIS. Smart production also goes with digital service. Digital service is by integrating digitalization, big data analysis, and cloud technology to promote a traceability system with early warning and prevention and build a comprehensive humanized digital service network. With two rules together, we are moving toward a new agricultural era of efficiency, safety, and low risk. The new agricultural era is the era of smart agriculture. This is what the COA has been promoting in the new agricultural innovation promotion program. Now, I'm going to explain the framework of the smart agriculture in Taiwan. It contains three major objectives: efficiency, to boost efficiency and performance; risk control, to improve safety and risk management; and high quality, to enhance the quality and purchase convenience product. Due to the limitation of time, I'm not going to detail each one. Efficiency. This image, the wearable working extrude for heavy and handling. This gear certainly improves the efficiency in food picking. Safe and high quality. The traceable production and decision support system for later production is established from the crop growth model. It integrates automatic pest monitoring, trap, and push notification service for field prevention and management. Between the development of smart agriculture and
这也没在听，没水准呢。
就讲电话不行啊
那，不把它看 mute，你离开那么久不按 mute 哦？
就临时电话来
临时
between the development of smart agriculture and application, good and efficient coordination are required. This is why Agricultural Technology Research Institute stand and contribute its effort. ATRI is a non-governmental organization that was established in 2014. Since then, we are being decided to commercial and industrial agricultural research achievement, as well as the practice of public-private partnership. There are 5 divisions in ATI. In today's presentation, I would like to show example for research results from the Animal Technology Research Center and the Plant Technology Center. For the living animal, a health management system is a device that can monitor the swine symptoms and mobility has been developed. If any symptoms are detected, we could apply the telemedicine method to inspect them and identify disease with the assistance of the well-trained AI. The image is intelligent pest monitoring technology. ATI promotes this newly developed technology. Veterans from all over Taiwan know the benefits of new smart agricultural technology. This image shows that pest identifying requirement is well accepted and applied on the farm of different compatibility, such as orchid, mango, passion fruit, eggplant. Intelligent decision makes technology to T precision. Intelligent decision making technology development a sensor that could accurately analyze the order of P, providing a more stable static space and intelligent decision making system to assist P.
我们这个时间能不能再帮我们浓缩一下？我们大概30秒到1分钟结束，可以吗？
多久
？30秒到1分钟。
OK 啊，我到最后面。Though we already have a lot of smart agricultural development and application, we are still on the way toward a great future, which is the future of smart agriculture ecosystem. In this system, people enjoy the new agriculture that's efficient, safe, and low risk. In this image, the smart agricultural ecosystem is embodied in a round shape with the 2 roots laying in the very middle of the circle as the base of the building smart agricultural ecosystem. Besides, the loan also integrates many agencies, such as farmer, consumer, government, and service. This implies that the pursuit of the bright future gather everyone effort together. This very work gathering in all the other world
我知道星期四不会在这里。
to form good connection and platform. Like I had mentioned to you, it's what ADRI has been doing and will keep up doing in the future. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Mr. Fong. Thank you for a lot of explanation and tell us the challenge and the best practice of application of the smart agriculture in Taiwan. So next, we have Mr. Gordon Yu, the Director of Taiwan Green Industry Alliance, here with us to share the development trend of green and circular economy in Taiwan. I will give the floor to Mr. Yu.
There are two ways to reach zero carbon emission. One is carbon capture, which is technology belong to the future. Another one, negative carbon technology. Mainly it's a circular economy. Number one, plastic problem. How do we solve plastic problems? We can make it a high value proposition. We convert all kinds of different plastic waste without the need of sorting, without the need of cleaning. Because sorting would be cost too high. Cleaning will generate secondary pollution. So without doing that, we can convert it to efficiently to diesel or gasoline. Okay? In this process, we produce zero emission and almost zero waste, which means that 96% of material can be used. Zero dioxin generated and very clean diesel in compared with a regular CP6 diesel. This diesel is only 10 ppm of sulfur, about 1,000 times cleaner. Carbon reduction 70 times, and low cost than incinerators. Applicable to all kinds of plastic derived from petroleum. And in practice, these Mercedes-Benz diesel vans use only the diesel car and with higher horsepower, no black smoke, they cost the same in the volume. So we have been working with ocean cleanup, ocean recovery, all of the organization, try also using these technologies to solving the ocean plastic problem. So far, this is the only one that we can really solving the ocean problem. And this is the Belgium ship, and we designed the ship on board. In this case, if somebody can clean up the trash debris from the ocean, then we can convert it to a very efficient energy. And then, how do we solve the plastic problem? The first one is our technology, as I mentioned. This is solving current plastic problem. What about in the future? We want to prevent the future plastic. We're using bioeconomy, using agricultural waste, and make it a biodegradable type of plastic that we can prevent the future generation of plastic. And these two technologies combined, we can potentially reduce the plastic waste. This technology called fiber particulate composite. And then we're using basically the agricultural waste of fiber together with the natural compatibilizer, which mainly is a converted starch, and to make it a pallet, the plastic look like a pallet. And a lot of things can be done. In Taiwan, we're using a lot of bamboos and rice husk. In Thailand, we can use coconut nuts. Okay? And this is prevented burning. This is from Thai sugar company. Traditionally, people are using RDF to compress it to a pallet to burn it. But the coal is competing with the coal. The coal is only about $70 per ton. Okay, it's a low value proposition. You still need to burn it. So the Thai sugar company changed to organic fertilizer. Organic fertilizer pricing is high, for about $210 per ton, but the cycle time is very long. Many times a few months, and the smell is also terrible. Biogas rely on government subsidy. When we change to LPC, then the pricing is
25 times of those RDA. So what we want to do, high value, no emission. So these are the application using 100% FBC. We can do biodegradable, ocean friendly, and this is the Taiwan product shown to the first UN Ocean Conference. Not us present over there, but through the American expert of ocean debris. Okay? And this is a Taiwan company called Gigabyte. Their computer packaging won the Red Dot Award, not because of computer, but packaging. Okay? Why? This is an eco-friendly type of packaging. And Taiwan, Kensha杂志, Commonwealth also reported this technology. So the second is that we can maximize the recycling of all different types, including textile waste, including ocean waste, by combining the PC together with them. And the CarMat is from Toyota. And this wood-like and the bike pedal is 2016 Eurobike award. These are all the not only the recycling, but high value added ocean waste. Okay? And this is textile waste. So how do you handle the textile waste? We can convert it to construction material. And this is working together with EECd, very famous organization in Taiwan. And this is careful. They are using this kind of packaging instead of plastic. And here we can also using the construction waste, working together with one of the construction material company using their scraps that we can convert it to very good construction material. And this is one of the most prestigious bakery stores in Taiwan called Baochun. They just opened last week. They are using this. They don't need to cut trees. They can use waste. They can use negative carbon technology. So Thailand just mentioned about the decarbonization. We put decarbonization to every step of our high value added. So these are two technologies to do that. And the third one is UV technology. This is my waiting ring. It's not this gold and silver from iPhone. And this iPhone, while we're retrieving it from iPhone, we can put our hand into it. No cyanide, no mercury. It's certainly the most eco-friendly in the world. So we can do this and compare with why we do that. I call it organic gold, organic silver. We're working with sustainable jewelry. Why? In Philippines, the gold miners, their average lifespan less than 40 years old. Because when you are wearing gold and silver, your neck, you are harming the environment. You are harming some miners. At least we don't harm the environment. We don't harm the miners. Yet we resolve the US problem. So this is the example of high value added. But not only that, we can also do agricultural waste by using food waste. Food waste, Taiwan has a fully automatic system to make the broad soldier fry form very easy. This is according to the UN, it's almost one of the best way to resolving the food waste problem. And not only this, Taiwan also develop the highly valued, very added application for sustainable agriculture. Why? By increasing the yield of the production. And at the same time, to enhance the quality, improve the resilience to the pest, and prolong the freshness. All these are using peptide technology. And by right business model, we can change beyond the world, making a lot of organization. And this company called Batroom is the first energy recycling from disposable battery. And they are using this way, sleep, that when you are the disposable battery, you can recycle those energy there. And now we are working on a total solution of lithium-ion battery recycling and total solution. Why? The lithium-ion battery will be in shortage, and we can extend 6 times of lifetime. Then not only extending the lifetime, but 100% recycle all the lithium-ion batteries. So this will be solving the world not only EV problem, but circular economy problem, carbon problem. And this is called the vanadium flow battery. vanadium fluoride has a lot of advantages, and my times are almost up. But I want to show you the importance is for the vanadium electrolyte. We don't use the mining of vanadium. We're using the spent catalyst from company like CPC, and this is the CPC, the largest company in Taiwan. They are using their waste. We converted their spent catalyst to vanadium electrolyte. This is the future. Using circular economy, green energy, zero carbon emission to reach it at the same time. The last, glass waste. Can you click the first one for me? Hello? Can you click the first one? The glass application. This is the first violin in the world.
优美清亮的小提琴声传遍现场，仔细看，这其实不是一般的小提琴，而是全世界唯一一支用废弃玻璃打造、首度亮相的琉璃小提琴。
Capital of glass. Next one. Please. This fireproof. And the recycled glass can be used for fireproof construction material. Let's see. And the next one for the soundproof. The same material. You play it every week, so you can hear the sound. Later when you process. This is glass waste. It's much more than nine. These are pretty good. At the same time, very good. Reduce carbon. And these are available for mass production. We need to work together with Thailand. Some of them already approved by Asian Development Bank. Okay, so in that case, with the country level, we can really work together. I will be available this afternoon to discuss more. Thank you.
Thank you so much. A lot of presentation and so informative. Next session is the collaboration experience sharing between Taiwan and Thailand, and it will be conducted in Mandarin. 接下来我们将邀请2位讲者来分享实际的台泰合作经验。那这个场次将会以中文来进行。The first speaker, Mr. Sun Daohen, CEO of Chanrun Thai Wire and Cable Public. 让我们欢迎中泰电线电缆的孙大亨执行长来分享他的经验。孙执行长您好。
大家好。Good morning and good afternoon for all my friends in Thailand and Taipei. And please allow me to conduct my sharing in Chinese because this may have better understanding for the Taiwan friends. Okay. 大会主席，各位长官，还有各位先进朋友，大家好。我是孙道亨。今天很荣幸能够在这边跟大家分享一下我在泰国将近30年的一个工作经验。那么我服务的公司是 Chanrun Thai Wire and Cable Public Company Limited。那么这家公司已经在泰国成立了55年了，也是当初股票市场刚刚开始的时候，我们也是第一批进入到这个大众公司的其中之一。那么我们工厂正好是设立在恰青烧，也就是这一次东部经济走廊的其中一个地区。那很可惜，我们公司并没有办法享受到它现在所提供的那么多的一些奖励的办法所以说未来到泰国来投资的这些朋友们，我还蛮羡慕你们的。OK， 我想下面有几项跟大家分享一下第一个呢，就是泰国的所谓的人文方面。我想大家都知道，泰国人大部分都是笃信佛教。 那么过去也受到很多的这个中国的一些文化传统的影响。那么所以呢，泰国人的这个本性来讲话呢，基本都是非常的温和、善良、知足，那么也会吃苦。所以这方面来讲的话，跟中国人的这个习性呢也相差不远。那么泰国一般的劳动市场呢是这样子，在近几年当然是劳工有的时候也会稍微短缺，但是呢，泰国的周边国家，譬如说辽国、缅甸，他们也有很多所谓的外劳在泰国工作，那么泰国政府其实也是接受他们的。目前在泰国的最低工资，大概是从313到336每一天，也是看地区来做分隔。那么在恰青烧那一部分来讲话，大概就是在336附近。那么我想，泰国也是因为全球的少子化，所以说这个未来来讲的话，可能是缺工是全世界的一个趋势。但是我想现在自动化是越来越进步，所以说劳工方面的一个问题，我想基本上是不应该有太大的一个存在的。那么其次呢，就是我们在讲教育方面来讲，那么如果是说要到泰国来投资派人到这个泰国来比如说连家庭都过来的话，你们的子女的上学，其实这边有很多很多的国际学校那么都是双语教学，所以说而且还是不错的。那么这边也有70多所大专院校，那么所以说各位如果是在泰国投资的话，这么人才方面的提供呢，我想也是蛮充足的，而且呢里面有不乏很多的这个大学都是在世界上非常有名的，那么我想里面的程度也是相当的高，所以在这方面来讲的话，人才其实在泰国还是不缺的。那么继续来跟大家分享，就是有关于我们的银行系统。我曾经经历过1997年金融风暴，那么也是从泰国这边开始的。那么当初我们公司跟很多银行都有来往，有泰国的银行，有日本的，有欧洲的，新加坡的都有。但是呢，金融风暴之后，我们才深深体会到，所有的在外国的银行都纷纷撤退，那么贷款的呢，就叫你逼着你还钱等等这种事情，只有泰国的银行伸出援手，让我们安然度过了这一次的这个危机。那我想泰国的银行系统也因为这个金融风暴的危机，让他们在体制上面呢更为健全。所以说现在泰国的金融体制上面来讲的话，基本上也是非常国际化，也是非常的健全，所以这方面在资金上面的一种需求或者互动，我想也是对于投资者是一个非常重要的一个考量。那其次呢，就是整个市场来讲的话，泰国有7000万人口，那么整个的内需还是非常的这个畅旺的。那么我想泰国政府刚才各位也看到这个有一些介绍，那么一直在推动电动车、电子业，或者是化工或者是生化方面的一些这个投资。我想大家都知道，泰国已经是整个东南亚生产汽车的一个大本营，那么世界上有各国的名厂都在这边设有装配线，所以说未来来讲的话，电动车一定也会在这里生产，所以说相关的产业其实真的可以考虑到，在这个泰国是一个非常有潜力的地方，而且它的这一个所谓的周边的一些卫星工厂也是非常的成熟，所以说在这方面来讲的话，对泰国的投资也是一个比较稳当的一个地方。那么在过去来讲的话，这几年我也看到深深体会到，就是泰国的政府的行政效率也改善很多譬如说 BOI 来讲的话，我们也跟 BOI 有一些来往，那么 这个申请的这个速度啊，这个以及回答的这些这个内容，都是比过去要有效率的多。所以说这方面来讲的话，对于申请执照啊或审核的速度，或者甚至要申请这个工作证这些来讲的话，这个速度都是非常的迅速的。那么接下来跟各位分享就是有关于这边医疗保险。那么每一个公司来讲的话，对于员工当然会提出有5%的一个社会保险的一个提拨，但是也不会超过每个月750块钱泰铢。那么所以说这边还有很多的公立私立的这些医院，其实他们的这个服务水准都相当的不错。那这个我想已经在泰国待过的人都知道，有一些这个医院啊，甚至比这个5星级旅馆还漂亮。OK， 所以说在这上面来讲的话，医疗而且也是不贵啊。那么如果是说这边有一个社会保险的话，那么是相当的便宜的。我想刚才这个我们很多长官啊，泰方的长官跟各位介绍过有关于泰国交通的一些建设。我想大家都知道，来过泰国的人都会体验到曼谷的交通啊是相当的拥塞的。那么在过去几年，泰国也开始这个建立他们的这个捷运系统。那么目前来讲的话，也差不多有4条通车了。那么在未来的2年到4年之间啊，或甚至于6年，大概还有4条捷运线会开通。所以说到时候，我想在曼谷的这个交通呢，会有很大的改善。那么刚才所提到的一个高铁的设计啊，他们现在已经在积极的建设中。那这是一个从连接3个国际机场的一个高铁。那么我想这个对于整个投资来讲的话，在运输速度上面来讲都会有很大的改善。那么他们的高速铁路呢，就是双轨，那么也在建制之中，那么也会联系到各个大的码头。所以说在整个交通运输上面来讲的话，再加上现在的这个高速公路的建制，所以说整个交通网啊，在未来这个几年之内，这个就会变得非常的完整。所以在这上面来讲的话，也是一个对于投资者考量的一个重要的地方。我想今天时间有限啊，那么可能再跟各位就分享到这里。那希望说如果还有什么其他问题的话，我们可以欢迎各位在其他时间我们再多联系。在此也谢谢大会的邀请啊，谢谢各位。
谢谢今天丰富的分享。那接下来让我们欢迎新金宝集团牛奶股副总经理来分享丰富的经验。Last but not least, we have Mr. Logo Yo, Vice President of the Meeting Code Group, to the stage to share the experience.
各位泰国关的长官还有业先进，那我因为时间有限，所以我会尽量的加速报告到过页面所以如果未来有更多的时间，我们可以再加的机会。那我主要要讲大概是当然我的公司是金元宝集团，金元宝集团基本上以金宝为首的4间公司叫新金宝集团，而以人保为首的4间上市公司金元宝集团营收，那全球有16万、17万以上的，那大概研发人员有超过11000人。那产品线我们从一开始的电子计算机，一直到电脑周边电脑 notebook 一直到后来的智慧家电，这个都是我们在过去这49年来的研发及生产。在过去的5年我们也开发了比较新的一些技术性的产品，包括3D 列印，在教育型的市场、消费型的市场、商用型的市场都有很深的应用。再来就是智慧型的机器人自走式，在教育型的市场，还有商业型，包含旅馆、机场、餐饮，那加上也有医疗用的机器人，都有相当成就。
相当的显著成就。那我们也成立了 IC 设计公司，那我们有大数据为首的基础检测以人工智慧大数据分析之后的团队对于基础相关兴趣的有。那工厂以泰国为首，在亚洲还有中国大陆、台湾、菲律宾、马来西亚，在美洲地区、北美洲，我们有在美国、在墨西哥，南美洲有巴西厂。那首先我们要特别介绍的就是我们的泰国工厂。泰国工厂是我们这个集团第一间海外的工厂，在1989年设立了海外的第一个，就在泰国。那这是我们最主要的，在1989年我们成立了泰国的第一座工厂。那在1998年，我们的第一座工厂的这个厂区不敷使用，我们在扩建的第二个厂区。那在2001年，我们在泰国上市。那2003年到台湾来发行的那在2018年，我们的厂区再度不敷使用，再继续扩产。那2019年呢，我们为了做垂直整合，资本30亿，成立了泰国的精密射出厂。在2020年，我们再把这个资本额提高到42亿。那到2021年，我们在马哈塞这个厂区的4座工厂不敷使用，再建的第5座工厂。在黑布里这个厂区的5座工厂不敷使用，再建的第6座、第7座跟第8座工厂。那在2022年，土地也不够使用，泰国政府的支持之下，我们再度扩充的土地。那也在我们的第3个厂区被扩建第3个厂区的第1座、第2座跟第3座工厂。所以我们预估在2023年，我们全泰国有16座工厂都会满线满载生产，并导入新的产品线，包含 SSD、包含 IoT， 还有未来自走车、自动车、自控车、无人车最重要的5G的技术。那我们也会带进新能源 Green Energy、绿色环保相关，还有电动车相关产品线。那我这个跳过因为这个时间的关系。那想跟各位分享是为什么集团在第一个海外公司的选择泰国，一直到现在还继续投资泰国，还继续扩充我们的泰国的生产基地。那当然主要就是 BOI 还有 Taiwan， 还有它泰国得天独厚的地理位置跟政治地缘关系。那当然还有非常充足的人力资源。当然在最后还有一个是刚刚孙市长提到的政府的支持。尤其在过去这2年，COVID-19， 我们深感到泰国政府对于外资企业的支持。那这个我觉得跳过去，因为我想各位先进在下午会更深入的探讨。那在这个关税部分呢，东协所以你在亚洲东协部分你进口出口都可以享用关税的优惠。那由于那个全面性、地区性的那个全面经济案的签署，在今年也开始生效，所以对于中国的进出口，我相信也会享有一样的关税优惠。那这边我特别提到的是印度，非常多的产业先进，对于印度市场都会有一个不明确的不安的感觉。但是泰国提供了一个跳板，也就是说，在泰国你投资生产的产品送进印度，你享有这个风险会，所以你可以去摒除掉许多的不确定因素。而泰国是一个非常稳定、安全。那再来就是它的地理位置，泰国的地理位置，刚刚孙执长提到，刚好在东协，所以涵盖的市场包含整个东协亚洲，甚至在汽车相关的产品更涵盖到了纽澳。所以在这个地理位置上，如果各位选择了泰国，对你的企业在扩充你的市场是最好的一个选择。那一样，因为它的地点关系，所以它在后勤的 logistics 甚至你生产完之后的成品再出口到相关接近的市场，都非常的方便。中国一直到香港，基本上所有都可以透过陆运。当在 COVID-19 时间，你海运、空运的成本非常的高，在这时候陆运非常的方便。那当然，印度、菲律宾就必须海运。那在全球出口的市场一样，到了北美洲、欧亚地区、非洲地区，我们都可以透过海空运。那在 COVID-19 之前，我们说的空运时间都是在4天以内，海运的时间都会控制在3周以内，所以它这个地点是非常的优越。那再来就是讲到我们很充足的人力资源，刚刚孙局长也提到了，在整个泰国为中心的周边国家，所有的人口有11200万左右，有充足的人力劳工资源，大约有7800万，所以这个基本上可以提供你所有的企业需求。那我们的经验，在过去的30几年，在泰国的这个经验，我们的流动率都是在3.7%以上，那是非常稳定的劳动资源，所以这个是各位可以参考。那最后这个是很重要的就是说，当你去成立一个公司或者一个据点在海外，政府的支持最重要。在过去的2年，因为 COVID-19 的关系，许多海外的工厂都会面临到极限生产被封城。但是在泰国，政府对于封城的这样的一个措施，并不影响到我们的生产，它会协助我们去解决掉我们在厂内员工的安全之下，我们的海关20小时不停，我们的所有的生产，我们的货运到港口完全没有受到影响。这个是在过去的2年，我们真的感受到泰国的政府对企业的支持。那未来我们也在绿色能源做很强度的一个投资，包含绿色能源跟电动车。那在我们主要是节能、创能跟储能为主这3个。那这3个我们在台湾已经开始已经做了几年的投资，也有显著的成果。那这个成果，我们也在未来的几年会跟泰国当地的企业跟政府去合作。泰国的阳光照射的时数，相信这个我们现在台湾按照现在的那个成果，大概可以接到了93000吨碳，但是在泰国就会2吨。那这也是我们在未来几年会将这样的一个建制会布置到泰国去。那在电动车方面，我们也有一系列的产品，现在在台湾也都已经完成了试量产。那这些都是我们现有客户的专案。那当然，现在右下角这个比较模糊的是，因为正在开发中，也预估在今年跟明年就会进入量产。这是全球很大的一个立体车厂。那这个将也会导入到泰国，希望在泰国的这汽车为生产制造重镇的泰国呢，我们可以带入相关的企业。那最后这一页就是我们也想跟各位报告，也因为以上的这些种种，所以我们在今年扩建了3座工厂。那这3间工厂都会在明年开始启动使用，这也就是证明了泰国是最好的一个投资的地方，而我们也力行在这个投资上，在泰国继续的投资，然后跟着泰国继续的成长。谢谢各位。
Thank you for the sharing. So thank you everyone. This concludes the seminar today. We sincerely wish today's event will enhance the mutual understanding and collaboration between Taiwan and Thailand. I hope you all enjoyed the seminar and learned as much as I have. We will share the video of the seminar on the Facebook fan page very soon. You can find the QR code on agenda as well, and also the link in Webex chat box. Please feel free to check it out. And for the company that have applied for the online business matchmaking in the afternoon, please log in by Webex link you received at 12:45 Bangkok time and 1:45 Taipei time. Again, 12:45 Bangkok time and 1:45 Taipei time. Thank you. So everyone who is still here with us, We invite you to scan the QR codes on the screen. Happily take a few minutes to scan it so that you can always get the latest updates and including upcoming events and all kinds of trade opportunities. Thank you so much for being with us today. Khobun ta, and see you next time. Thank you.
Thank you.